YouTube family. I know, it's been a while. We're gonna pick up right where we left off. Now I got 6 months of things to show you, so this is a video where you wanna kick back, relax, chill. I'm gonna try to keep it tight, but I got a lot to show you. So we're gonna talk about fashion, of course, clothes, shoes, accessories, all my favorites. I got a fitness update for you. We're gonna talk about anime, gaming. I'm gonna give you some overall life updates, some personal stuff. And we're gonna talk about the future of this channel, because I think y'all really deserve to hear why I haven't been on here for so long and what to expect going forward. And at the very end of the video, I'm gonna go into detail about something that I haven't talked about on any other platform. So let's get into it. Okay, now starting off with footwear, these are the first pair of Dunks that I've had in like 10 years. They're the Union Los Angeles collab from the Passport Pack, and they're said to be inspired by traveling. The entire upper, with the exception of the tongue, is ripstop, and this can actually be removed to reveal the leather underneath, but I'm keeping them like this. And overall, I'm just a big fan of the details and how the shoe gives off a subtle but bold vibe at the same time. These next ones are Runners by Lanvin. I was actually gonna get another pair of the Fear of God runners, but I just wanted to get something different. I have plenty of Fear of God shoes, as y'all know, so I went with these shoes instead. These are pretty straightforward. You have a nylon upper with suede details, with a leather tongue and leather pull tab on the back, both showing the Lanvin logo. And the sole's a little platformy, but like not too big to where it feels overly bulky. And if you do get these shoes, I highly recommend you size down. I also had to pick up another pair of these Visva moccasins. Y'all know I'm a huge fan of this Japanese brand, and I was waiting on these to go on sale at Kith, and they did, so I grabbed them right away. I already have them in 2 other colors, but I thought these would be great to add to the collection and an easy color to wear year round. And last but not least, we have my loafers by Blackstock and Weber. The first pair I got are snakeskin. They have that classic hard leather loafer bottom, a faux snakeskin upper, and just a classic penny loafer. These brown ones are also a penny loafer, but this time we have a lug sole. These are a lot more comfortable and feel like I'm almost wearing sneakers. And look at that beautiful pebble leather. And speaking of pebble leather, I also have them in black with the old man tassels. Very comfortable loafer. Definitely not as comfortable as my Fear of Gods, but a lot easier to break in than the hard bottom snakeskin. Now moving on to clothing, I got another Noragi this year. Of course, it's by Akashi Kama. This one is a classic navy with a really dope pattern in it, and it's a very lightweight cotton, so it can even be worn in warm weather. Oh, and for those that didn't know, we do have a collab coming up pretty soon. I can't say too much about it, but if you know, you know. Also got this work jacket from Fear of God. It looks identical to a Carhartt jacket, just made of more premium materials. You have this super sturdy duck canvas in a taupe colorway. You have the Velcro on the sleeves, and on the inside you have this beautiful iridescent lining. And then of course, suede on the collar. The overall fit is boxy, and it's very much a fall winter jacket, so I'm not pulling this out till next season. But for something more seasonally appropriate, I have these terry cloth short sets. If y'all know me, you know I love to wear monochrome looks. It just makes it really easy to get dressed in the day. So for the summertime, these are my new wave right now that I'm on. A lot of different brands make it. This yellow one right here is from my friend's brand. I'll show the tag on the screen and I'll link it down below in my description. And I also have an off-white one from Express as well. And this black textured shirt, I actually got at ASOS in like August of last year. I told y'all, shopping off season is the way to go, because all that crochet, see-through texture type of stuff is definitely trending this time around. But it just stood out to me as something that would be super wavy to wear, and I'm glad I got it because it's still serving me a whole nother year later almost. And even though it's see-through, when you put it on, it's still pretty modest. It doesn't show too much, but it does tease a little bit, and it definitely feels cool. If you want to find a shirt like this, I put some alternatives down in the description. I'll see what I can find out there. But yeah, definitely one of my favorite shirts. And another thing that I've been really getting into is nylon shirts. We got these first 2 here by Saturdays. They're gorgeously iridescent, both of them. One in a purple blue hue and another one that goes from green to gold. And with the purple one, I wore this fit to Coachella and got to play around with both the hues in the shirt. And with this green outfit, I kept it really simple and let the shirt do most of the talking. And this last nylon shirt is from none other than Prada. I got this when I was overseas for my birthday in London, and it's a good like outer layer to wear almost like a jacket, and wear it as a shirt with like a tank top underneath it. It's a good layering piece. I love the boxy fit, and it was definitely a gift to myself. And while we're on the subject of boxy oversized fits, these are pants that I got from Universal Works. These are actually my second pair of pants from this brand. You might remember the first ones I got that looks like a really dark tie-dye, but I actually tailored those so they didn't look so wide, because back then I was just afraid to try that super wide silhouette. But this time I decided to be bold, go for it. So here's a close-up look at the fit, and overall overall, they're just a fun pant to put on. And last but not least in the clothing section, I got 2 more pair of the Represent tailored pant. Now, y'all already seen me wear these in black numerous times, and I had to get them in 2 more colors. You got a grayish taupe color and a dark brown. Here's a couple of fits that I put together with these pants, but they're perfect with boots or even like a high top sneaker in my opinion. And they just lay perfectly, especially for my super long legs. Now moving on to jewelry, I got a massive ring update for you. I got these 2 when I was in Paris for my birthday, like I said in February. I did a little Paris-London trip. That was fire. Matter of fact, I might drop a vlog on that. Let me know if you want to see a vlog on that. I think I might have enough footage to show y'all. This green one I call the Emerald Brick Road for obvious reasons. You got the brick pattern on the side. And this orange one I call Mr. Fancy Pants. I'm not sure how he got that. It just looks overly fancy. And that little corner, you see that little edge right there? That definitely catches on sweaters or anything that is like loosely knit. So I gotta be careful what I wear this ring with. But they're both from a mom and pop shop, one of my favorite places to shop in Paris. If you ever go, I highly recommend it. If you want the address, let me know. I'll make sure to put it either in the description or I'll just answer a comment. This yin yang wolf ring is from Clocks and Colors. It's supposed to represent the duality of a person, the aggressive side and the more laid back side. And then even on each side of the ring, you have a tree in different seasons. And as y'all know, wolves are like my favorite animal, so this is perfect. Also got a new triple stack for the pinky. These 2 are more of like a square shape, obviously somewhat rounded, with some nice geometric patterns on them. And then you have the skull and roses, which is also a common theme within my jewelry collection. This ring is from Human Made. If you guys know, this is by Nigo, the guy who started Bape back in the day, Bathing Ape. And since he sold Bape and started this. And this ring is obviously a play on like a class ring or a championship ring, and it's solid 925 silver. Big fan. This onyx ring is probably my favorite one in my entire collection. It's by an indigenous silversmith named Brenda Jimenez, and I just think it's beautifully crafted by hand. It definitely wasn't cheap. When I learned the story behind it and got to hold it in my hand and try it on, I had to get it. And last but not least, we got this double stack by Clocks and Colors, and it really stood out to me because it reminds me of one of my favorite scriptures, Hebrews 10:23. And I know it wasn't the original inspiration for the designer, but that's what it means for me. Okay, so now for a fitness update. I'm officially now 195, making it a total of 40 pounds that I lost, and I've been kind of hanging around this weight for maybe about 6 months now, so I think this is where I'm gonna stay. And as a lot of y'all know, I lost this just doing easy cardio. If you want to see a breakdown of exactly what I did to lose weight, I have a card come out here, and I put a video link in the description as well. But after dropping all those pounds, now I'm just really soft. So I've been really focusing a lot more on weight training since the beginning of this year. So after my birthday in February, I just started hitting the weights very consistently. In the beginning of the year, my dumbbell press was like 40 pounds, and now it's like 75 pounds. And my goal for the end of the year is to get to 100. So hopefully I make it there. I'm going slow. I'm not gonna rush it just to hit the goal, but hopefully if, you know, my body heals in time and I develop fast enough, we can make it happen. But I'm being patient with myself. This is the first time I'm lifting weights ever in my life, especially this consistently, because you know I never played sports growing up, so this is all weird and new to me, but it's fun. That's where I'm at right now. Okay, now moving on to anime. The only one I've been watching is Attack on Titan. I just finished that 2 weeks ago, and I know I told y'all about this like last year when I first started watching it, but as you know, I really started dealing with anxiety, and it was just tough for me to watch because it's a tragedy. Like the type of show it is, like categorically, it's a tragedy. It's very sad in nature. And as somebody who was easily triggered when I'm not in the right headspace, I just couldn't do it for a while until I got into, you know, just a better vibe. And lately, I've been a lot more at peace. Like I told y'all before, I've been heavy into meditating, heavy into taking care of myself, a lot more in my scripture. So I was like, you know what? Let's go ahead and watch it. And I'm glad I took my time to do it because it was still heavy, but such a good show. Really, really great writing. I love Aaron's character arc and just, you know, all the plot twists. You never know where it's gonna go, man. It was a super enjoyable ride, and I can't wait for that final volume. Oh, but what I did just start after I finished that one was Tokyo Revengers. A little time travel. It's kind of simple. It's kind of fun. I think it's short from what I've seen so far, but I don't want to get too ahead of myself. But everybody tells me it's a good show. I'm gonna watch it. If you've seen it, let me know. If you think it's trash, maybe I'll stop it and start something else. And after I finish this, what do you think I should start next? Let me know in the comments. I appreciate it. Now, as far as gaming goes, I still have an Xbox One X, but I think I might change over to PS5. So I might go team PlayStation for the first time in a long time. I think the last PlayStation I had was PS2 that I got on Team Xbox, and I think I might be going back. We'll see, I'm not sure. But what I did just play recently again and beat in totality is Batman Arkham Knight. Probably one of the best Batman games ever made. Even though the plot twist was really easy to figure out, I think it was really enjoyable. A little bit too much Batmobile for me, but other than that, man, I really enjoyed it. I really hope they make a follow-up to this. Like, I want the exact same developers to make it. Not sure about this new Bat Family game that's coming out. If you've been following along, you know they're coming out with a new one. Hopefully it's just as good, if not better. It's just a lovely game, man. It still holds up really well, even though it's super old, so to speak. I played it a little bit smarter. I was a little bit more patient. I was a way better predator, you know, just hiding in the shadows and getting enemies. And I feel like I beat levels quicker than I usually do. Maybe I'm just, you know, smarter now. Maybe your boy just got more, you know, I don't know. Something, I don't know. But yeah, I've been playing that for a minute. But let me know what games you excited about. And if I should go team PS5 or Xbox, you let me know. Okay, so now to answer the question that some of y'all might be asking right now. Where you been, bro? Have you forgotten about us? Do you not love us anymore? Obviously not. You know this is a family affair. I just needed to be sane. I wanted to avoid burnout. As y'all know, I just started designing again. So not only sneakers and clothes, but like stuff. I don't want to talk too much about it, but a lot of things are changing in my life, and I wanted to make sure that I never got to the place where I was spread too thin. I also know my limits, and my limits were the short form easy videos that I make for Reels and for TikTok, which is the same video just posted on 2 platforms that I can handle. But coming on to YouTube takes a lot more energy and effort, especially since I lost my editor and I could not edit again. I did not have time to edit again. So now I got a new editor. I have an assistant now. We just moved into a new house. I've been training my assistant. I've been making stuff, as you know. So it's factory visits, it's going to grab fabric, it is approving things, it's fit sessions with models, because now we're in campaign mode. Very exciting. I love doing this stuff, but now it's like, how do I keep this business going? And bigger than the business, how do I keep my community connected with me? And I gotta do it in the best way that I can, in the way that is scalable for me. And I just couldn't do it all without driving myself crazy. And I just didn't want to stress myself out no more. So there's your answer. Now, when it comes to the future of this channel, one thing you can definitely expect is these monthly pickups videos. I'm gonna make sure to do them going forward every single month. All right, I do not want to stop those. And then also the Reels and TikToks, I also put them on Shorts. In case you don't like either of those platforms, you can get them on here. And then your occasional like outfit video or skincare video sprinkled in there, but those will be kind of far and in between, because I really want to put more energy into these. Maybe I'll bring back the affordable alternatives. Let me know if y'all still like that series. If you still want the affordable alternative series, I'm more than happy to do it. So let me know in the comments. And that's really all I got for y'all in this video. If you made it all the way to the end, I'm gonna show you something that I haven't shown anybody ever. I've been wearing it and people have been asking questions about it, but I've been completely ignoring them because I wanted to make sure my YouTube family saw it first. I made a video about my watch collection, which is very weak, and I really wanted to wait and save for the watch I really wanted. And for the trip that I took for my birthday in Paris and London, I got this Rolex. So this is the one that I wanted, a slightly different face, but it is the Oyster Perpetual Datejust. The best thing about it is that it's 1987 vintage. That is the year I was born. This is the ultimate gift to myself. I wanted to reach a certain goal first financially before I bought this, because I just didn't want to make a purchase that big and feel irresponsible about it. So I saved way more money than I needed, just as a personal goal to myself. And then I reached that goal maybe 2 years ago. So for my birthday, I was like, you know what? Let's make it happen. I was in London. I went to a vintage Rolex store. They specialize in vintage Rolexes, and I picked this up. The face is like a, I want to say like a gunmetal or a pewter almost. It's definitely more one of the rarer faces. And even though I really wanted to have the silver face, I feel like this looks a lot better. And I think it's a good color, or a good face color, that goes with dark or light clothing. And it's my everyday watch now. And that's something that I just think is special for me. I'm not gonna talk about it again on any other platform. So only y'all know and I know the details of this and how much it means to me. That's just my thank you to you for being so patient for this video. And yeah, thank you for your time, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.